Due to the failure in the first game, Kimura was much more cautious in the next two games. However, Chen Yuan's unpredictable playing style caught Kimura off guard from the start, putting him at a disadvantage. Chen Yuan's quick moves put a lot of pressure on Kimura, making his mind tense with sweat pouring down profusely. While playing, Kimura felt extremely frustrated with the entire board set up as traps by Chen Yuan, leaving no room for Kimura to place his pieces. In fact, Kimura was being manipulated by Chen Yuan without even realizing it, and the outcome was no different. Chen Yuan claimed 3 absolute victories, crushing Kimura. Afterwards, the audience erupted into joyful applause and cheers. Initially, the applause was somewhat sparse, but after 3 seconds, it thundered like a storm, causing a headache. Not only the audience at the venue, but also millions of viewers watching live were excited. The spirit was high. Koaxio wins, Fu Tang loses, Hui Rai Ki-tun is a hero, Hui Rai Ki-tun is the champion. Amazing Hui Rai Ki-tun. Truly amazing. I will embarrass child. Oh, please come and kiss me, please. While the main character's glory is shining, Xiao Yijin's face is darker than graphite. He started to feel dissatisfied and said, "Ha, to think that he won, it must be because Kimura and I fought too long, exhausting our energy for this kid to take advantage. Chen Yuan, Hui Rai Ki-tun, I will always remember this humiliation and make him pay back 100 times what I had to endure." Jung Lu was so excited that he hugged Suk-wan. Cousin, look, Chen Yuan won. He's so talented. 3 wins in a row, completely crushing his opponents with pure strength. Chen Yuan is amazing. He is truly outstanding and incredibly talented, much more formidable than that despicable Lin Yi. Yes, he is really good. When he said he wanted to challenge Kimura, I thought he was joking. At this point, the allure of Chen Yuan has driven Jung Lu into a frenzy, always in a proactive state for everything. Jung Lu's current goodwill score is 97 points, measuring towards Jung Lu, the breakthrough goodwill score of 97 points, rewarding the owner with an additional 10 points. In front of him, there are still 80 points to enhance. Wang Meng choked up, tears rolling down his cheeks. Finally, his efforts have paid off. Hugo. He doesn't sleep or rest every day and night practicing Go Online. He even neglected his business for this. Everyone thought he was lazy. Only I know how hard he worked to train his Go skills to this level. He even stayed up all night, fighting relentlessly. In the end, he succeeded. He truly defeated Kimura. No one works harder than my husband. He deserves this honor. After that, Wang Meng turned to look at the group of people who had previously criticized Chen Yuan and arrogantly said, "Ha, these people used to mock my friend, but now they pretend like nothing happened. They are truly two-faced. Finally, they recognize how talented my friend is." At this moment, Wang Meng's emotions overflowed uncontrollably. Wang Meng's goodwill level increased by 1, reaching a total of 9 points. When the system notification appeared, Chen Yuan felt horrified, his mind spinning. Damn, the goodwill level has increased to 9 points. When did I even make an effort like this, playing games all night long? If this is considered effort, then the young people across the country who are tirelessly working day and night are facing even greater difficulties. Is it just because I have money that playing games all day long has become a great sacrifice? Just as the saying goes, the speaker is unintentional, the listener is attentive. Wang Meng's words made Suk-wan even more moved. It turns out that there is no such thing as genius in the world. Genius is simply those who work harder than others. Chen Yuan understands piano, basketball, martial arts, and excels in each field. Now he has reached the peak in the game of Go and easily defeated Kimura. Therefore, Chen Yuan's talent lies behind the effort and sweat far exceeding others. Relying solely on talent, one cannot reach the peak in every field. At this moment, Suk-wan was already amazed and a bit embarrassed. Initially, Chen Yuan, with his arrogant and pompous tone, had evaluated the skills of Xiao Yijin and Kimura. I even felt that his words were somewhat inappropriate, overall giving off a sense of boastfulness and insincerity. But the truth proved that he truly had the right to comment on any chess player. On the contrary, I had no idea about Chen Yuan's actual abilities as he hurriedly reached a conclusion, which was truly embarrassing. From a young age, my father has dedicated his life to turning me into a well-mannered girl. I learned all kinds of skills such as chess, calligraphy, playing the guzheng, and painting. In addition to studying in school, I also had to learn many other things at home. Even on Saturdays and Sundays, there was no time for rest. While my peers were having fun at the amusement park, I was always studying diligently. More than 10 years passed by like a day. My leisure time was almost non-existent. Despite putting in my utmost efforts in the field I was most knowledgeable in, it will still be a long time before I reach the level of Chen Yuan. One can imagine the hardships he must have endured to achieve such a high level of proficiency in chess. In this sacred moment, Chen Yuan's efforts and determination have made Seok-hwan admire him even more, especially with Chen Yuan's wealthy family always striving harder than others. This has started to make Seok-hwan's heart beat faster, until his goodwill towards Chen Yuan increased to 80 points. Seok-hwan is very pleased with this development, believing that after defeating Kimura, his goodwill will increase even more. In fact, Jung Jidai-lu's goodwill has also surged to 79 points. But immediately after, Chen Yuan's gaze locked onto Wang Meng Meng. Little sister, wake up. How did you become like this? We are siblings. How can you love your brother? We are so close to activating the system. This is not good. I have to make Wang Meng Meng hate me. If the activation point is successful later, it will be difficult to handle. This is incest. I have to find a way to lower her affection. While Chen Yuan was thinking about a plan to make Wang Meng Meng hate him, a system notification suddenly appeared, surprising Chen Yuan. What? How is this possible? Looking at the name of the person in the system notification, Chen Yuan couldn't help but be surprised. Jung Hosuk rated the subject with the highest goodwill at 98 points. When praised with a 10-point bonus for reinforcement, he still kept 95 reinforcement points for others. Chen Yuan took a moment to sober up after hearing this news. Afterwards, he pondered with a tense face, Jung Hosuk, why are you here? It's been a while since we last met, but you still stick so closely. Her goodwill didn't decrease, but increased. It's really too much. At this time, Jung Hosuk had just moved into a new rented apartment in Gyeongbokgung. In the afternoon, she agreed to go on a date with a man driving a BMW. After previously suggesting to Chen Yuan to get back together but being rejected, Jung Hosuk felt extremely disappointed. However, sometimes unconsciously, her hand reached for his contact number. Chen Yuan, what is he doing right now? It seems like the distance between us is increasing and you've become two people from different worlds. In this way, even though Jung Hosuk still loved Chen Yuan in her heart, she had to decisively end this relationship. In order to forget Chen Yuan, she started a new life, accepting a new man to move on from the past. Jung Hosuk tried to force himself not to care about any news about Chen Yuan. In fact, she even forbid herself to mention the name Lim Yong-won. If she happened to remember him, there was a slight heaviness in her heart. Sitting in the car, Jung Hosuk slumped like a dead body and leaned back on the seat. Her eyes lazily looked out the window in a state of being low on battery, continuing until the BMW rolled up to a red light. At this moment, the BMW guy finally paid attention to her and sincerely asked, Hosuk, are you happy today? You seem like you have something on your mind. Jung Hosuk suppressed his inner turmoil and responded with a bright smile on his lips. Oh, I'm very happy, just causing me some extra expenses. The two continued chatting, sharing their future plans and dreams harbored in their hearts. The dark sadness had completely disappeared, replaced by joy and hope. Besides this luxurious BMW, Jung Hosuk found this person's handsome appearance no less than Chen Yuan's. In particular, his polite, gentle gestures and caring attitude towards her made Jung Hosuk torn between desire and reason. Jung Hosuk quietly thought to himself, it's true, it's time to let go of the past to heal the heart and be ready for a new relationship. Chen Yuan belongs to the past. Let him stay there. Open up your heart. Allow yourself to love and be loved. Start a new life towards the future. Jung Hosuk took a deep breath, feeling the fresh air filling his chest. She closed her eyes to let thoughts of Chen Yuan gradually fade from her mind. Just returning to her new apartment in Gyeongbokgung, Jung Hosuk felt like she was finally about to forget the boy who had been pursuing her for 3 years. But little did she know that the BMW boy chasing after her would inadvertently bring back this pain. Hosuk, have you seen the Go game? Something amazing happened today. Jung Hosuk was not very concerned about responding. Oh, I don't really care, but it's something you like. I'm also interested in learning a bit. Upon hearing this from Jung Hosuk, the face of the BMW boy was filled with excitement. Haha, do you know, this person's skills are really wonderful, bringing glory to the country. Curious, Jung Hosuk asked again, bringing glory to the country? The BMW boy then opened a video of the Go game. Hosuk, look at this. This man is the one who just played Go and defeated Kimura. Jung Hosuk was surprised to see the man in the video, none other than Chen Yuan. The BMW guy continued to open a series of more videos. Here, he played chess and defeated Fu Tang. The prize for this competition is $20 million. He is truly my idol. I've heard that this character not only plays chess well, but also plays the piano, basketball, and excels at the world's top level. It's really amazing. I learned chess since I was young, but only learned the basics. Haha. The BMW guy thought that discussing topics like this with Jung Hosuk would make her see him as a man who cares about current affairs and has progressive thinking. However, after watching a series of videos, Jung Hosuk burst into tears. Chen Yuan, turns out I still can't forget Chen Yuan. I still remember every sweet moment with him. He spent 3 years with me. So why do I want to give up after just 3 months? No, it can't be like that. I still love him in my heart. If I find a replacement, I will never forgive myself, and Chen Yuan will never forgive me either. I can't give up. I must win him back no matter the cost. The BMW guy saw Jung Hosuk like that, couldn't help but be confused. Oh, Hosuk, why are you crying? You love the country too much. It's not that serious, come on. Wipe your tears away. The questioning and concern of the BMW guy now made Jung Hosuk disgusted, yet lost. I don't want to see you anymore. I already have someone I like. Give up on that idea. After hearing this, the BMW guy froze, the words hitting him like a bolt of lightning. Chen Yuan's excellence once again left Jung Hosuk stunned, and she couldn't accept her fate, decisively cutting off the relationship with the BMW guy with a strong slam of the door. After that, as Jung Hosuk returned to her apartment, she clenched her fist tightly, a fierce battle of wits flaring up in her heart. Chen Yuan, I have to go find the lost love. Love cannot depend on others. Love must be fought for by myself. Love always comes with a price. Love always has a scent of blood. The BMW guy felt more and more sad and annoyed, so he was not pleased, continuously calling Jung Hosuk more than 10 times to apologize in every way. But in return, his phone displayed no contact. Jung Hosuk had blocked him, even without any explanation. This time, the BMW guy's heart truly broke. Why is it like this? Do all girls not keep their promises? Why is it like this? Why? For 5 years, I have been tirelessly striving, working day and night, coding and typing. Finally, I have reaped the rewards, bought a house and a car in a big city. My career has also developed a bit, so why can't I find a girlfriend? Is it because I am a programmer? After blocking the phone of the BMW guy, Jung Hosuk sat in her apartment crying bitterly, but she still felt that she had made an extremely wise decision. I can't understand why a man driving a BMW would send me constant messages like a dog following me, so annoying. Who does he think he is? How many girls chase after him and he still sticks to me like glue? Only Chen Yuan is true love, is the shining star, is my destiny of life. I despise men who don't have that charisma. Being in a relationship with men like that makes me uncomfortable. He always promises to love me forever, to marry me, but who would believe his words? This kind of man looks so lowly, only knows to flaunt his BMW, but himself has nothing. His market value is also pitifully low, no girl cares, every girl wants to find a better man. Who would want to be with such a worthless man? How can I be inferior to other girls? As soon as Chen Yuan defeated Kimura, countless media outlets began buzzing with news. Within just half an hour of the victory, major media companies were continuously releasing eye-catching headlines and shocking news. Even short video platforms like TikTok were flooded with videos of Chen Yuan. When Jung Hosuk suddenly increased his favorable rating to 98, Chen Yuan remained firm. This woman is inherently corrupt, she is greedy and never satisfied. She does not appreciate what she has, likes to cast a wide net, kick multiple boats with one foot, and always pursues things that do not belong to her. If it's easy to get, she won't be interested anymore. I have decided to never get involved with her again. Wang Bang Bang ran to Chen Yuan, speaking with a face full of love and excitement. You're amazing. This time you will definitely become famous nationwide. Jung Lu also nodded in agreement, then added, that's right. All of Chen Yuan's previous videos on the internet didn't show his face clearly, but this time is different. Dozens of cameras were filming in the stadium and millions of people watched live on the internet as he played chess with Kimura. This time you will truly become famous Chen Yuan. Even if you wanted to hide, you couldn't anymore. This event will quickly spread throughout the country and everyone will know that you defeated Kimura, helping the country regain its dignity. Chen Yuan will be the hero of the nation. Listening to Jung Lu say that, a feeling of panic surged in Chen Yuan's mind. He couldn't control himself and jumped up. No! This is a big mess. My character is always known to be discreet. Facing the intense gaze from Wang Bang Bang and Jung Lu, Chen Yuan's face suddenly became sober, then he sighed quietly. Despite trying to maintain discretion about my identity, the more I hide, the louder the rumors about me become. No matter what action I take can cause a sensation in the public, especially when combined with the fame of Lim Yong-won, Prince of Piano, field athlete, basketball star, and many other identities. The public will explode. However, the more Chen Yuan thought about it, the more insightful he became. Sooner or later, the secret about Lim Yong-won's identity and other aliases of mine would be exposed. In fact, many people already knew that I was Lim Yum Wong, but it hasn't been widely publicized yet because it only spread within small groups. And many are still hesitant, so this information has not been brought to the media, clearly just a matter of time. But now, I have defeated Futane's little chess piece. Thinking of this, Chen Yuan began to somewhat accept the cruel reality. Oh well, even if it gets revealed, it doesn't matter. According to the medical records in my head, in the traditional medicine of Huaxia, there is a special medical technique called face-changing technique. This technique is basically similar to modern makeup techniques, but much more subtle and effective, as if changing faces. Others will not be able to recognize when I have transformed. Wang Meng Meng and Zheng Xiaolu looked at Chen Yuan's sometimes confused and sometimes cold expression. What happened to Chen Yuan in the end? Everyone treats him with respect and praise, so why does he seem so indifferent? Just then, a notification from the system suddenly appeared, startling Shen Yuan. What? Again? Kim Hariwon's favorability has increased by 1. Her current favorability is 97 points. The sudden change left Shen Yuan feeling bewildered. What's going on? I haven't been in contact with my classmate Kim Hariwon for a long time. Why did her favorability towards me suddenly increase? After the summer vacation, Kim Hariwon returned to the Northeast region. As soon as she arrived home, she had a high school friend that put her in a difficult situation. If it were a normal friend, she probably wouldn't care. This friend is not normal. It was Liu Lingyun, a handsome man that Kim Hariwon secretly loved for 3 years in high school. Kim Hariwon's remarkable transformation made Liu Lingyun unable to believe his eyes. The girl he once rejected for her average looks now became so beautiful and charming. Even her figure made people desire her, facing the pursuit of someone he used to secretly like years ago. Kim Hariwon fell into a confused state, plus being comforted by her childhood best friend. Kim Hariwon agreed to Liu Lingyun's invitation to a basketball court. This time, Kim Hariwon must seize the opportunity. I heard that he is now starting to do media to make money and build a career. When he entered university, he bought a house and a car, while many other university students were still skipping classes to play games. A man like him is indeed rare. Under the temptation of her best friend, Kim Hariwon began to waver. Xiao Yu, in the past, I wrote a love letter to him, also because I was attracted by his image playing basketball, handsome and charismatic, but now after several years, that feeling has faded. Upon hearing this, Xiao Yu continued to urge, "Why are you hesitating like this? Not all like you. He and his ex-girlfriend have also broken up. This summer is the perfect opportunity. Liu Lingyun had a hard time coming back this time. You're not always secretly missing him, are you? You should confess your feelings to him. Hurry up and bring him some water." Liu Lingyun plays basketball to remind Kim Hariwon of their youthful memories to help her regain the feeling of the past, hoping to make her heart flutter once again. But without comparison, there would be no hurt. In the past, Kim Hariwon witnessed the excellent basketball technique of Chen Yuan, so when watching Liu Lingyun playing basketball, Kim Hariwon was not impressed. I used to secretly admire Liu Lingyun, but when he played basketball, I saw Chen Yuan's image. Why is Liu Lingyun's basketball technique so terrible? He can't even make a shot, can't block the ball, and his three-point shooting percentage is even less than 50%. His three-step shooting posture is not pleasing to the eye, his basketball playing style is not explosive at all, and the opponents are thin and cannot cooperate defensively. In my heart, a basketball player should be like Shen Yuan, dominating the court. Just by shooting, it must be 100% accurate, and when shooting, it must be a 360-degree dunk. But why is Liu Lingyun so mediocre? Or maybe I was too idealistic about him before. After all these years, now he is no longer in my eyes. Chen Yuan is my new idol. Kim Hariwon felt like all of his dreams had shattered. Xiao Yu continued to encourage. Liu Lingyun threw 20 shots and hit 15. After all, the vacation is almost over. If we can't quickly defeat him, we may have to wait until next year's vacation. Waiting for such a long time is too wasteful. I heard he is even idle in college. We must speed up the attack. We must conquer him. After the basketball game, Kim Hariwon didn't even give water to Liu Lingyun, but instead bowed his head attentively into his phone. Xiao Yu thought Liu Lingyun has a problem with his mind. He called me out here just to watch him play basketball. It's okay to play normal basketball, but for me to wait for him for half an hour, his face is thick enough. If it weren't for the fact that I respect you as an old classmate, I would have left long ago. Suddenly, edited video appeared on Kim Hariwon's phone screen, making her extremely surprised. Oh, this is Chen Yuan. He knows how to play Go right. He even defeated Kimura Shimikin. I have to quickly return to Jayambukam to continue pursuing Shen Yuan. I don't feel any intense emotions like this towards any other man. This is love. After the basketball game, Liu Lingyun completely failed to recognize the disaster in his performance. He also did not notice the mocking looks from those around him, while showing off in various ostrich-like ways. This should be enough to attract the attention of the girls, right? Can I take Kim Hae-won to a motel today? But as he turned around, Liu Lingyun was stunned. Where is Kim Hae-won? Why hasn't she brought me water yet? Upon hearing this, Kim Hae-won's best friend could only laugh and cry. He said he immediately wanted to start class. He.